Throwback 2014 YouTube. Hello and welcome back to my channel Neeintje. My name's Nina, or if you're new, welcome. For today's video, I'm gonna be making the first ever sort of like 100% chatty video on this channel, which is kind of strange, but if you're not looking for a chatty video, there is a plethora, there is a buffet of other fun travel videos on this channel, so go click out, come back to this later. But for everyone else, for this video, I shall be introducing what I keep in my backpack for university, since apparently that's what the people want to see. And so yeah, I guess this is just do it yourself at home Vogue what's in my bag video. So let's get started. I would like to preface, I have a backpack and I have a tote bag, and I only bring my backpack, which I shall show in a second, when I have a heavy grueling school day, like I'm there 9 to 6 p.m. and I need to carry a lunch and a water bottle and snacks and everything. So I figured that I might as well just get into my main backpack, which I carry almost every single day, which is this Patagonia black hole backpack, because it's this waterproof material. And I also have the black hole duffel bag, which I can also not recommend enough. If you're a student traveling within Europe or you're just backpacking somewhere, you're gonna want a waterproof duffel bag that carries on your shoulders. So it's very good, this bag, and it was a little bit expensive. It was expensive. It was like 120 US dollars about. I got it on sale, but it is an investment and Patagonia is a good company for the earth, so I figured that if I'm going to spend this amount of money on a waterproof backpack anyways, I might as well get it from them. So on the outside of my bag, I have this water bottle. It's from Clean Canteen, which I think also is like a company that does good for the environment. I think they're like for 1%, and it is orange, and as you can see, it has been obviously launched off my bike at extremely high velocity multiple times, and my mom got this for me as like a present just before I moved away for college. It's orange, just like the Dutch soccer team or their royal flag, and she was like, with this you shall have no issues in integrating into this society. Now that your water bottle is orange, I'm just gonna keep it because it's like has a sentimental value to me, even though it's really beat up. But who cares about materialistic things? Like, who cares if people think badly of me because my bottle is scratched? Let's go into the first compartment, which I honestly try to not keep anything of that much value inside, just in case someone wants to like poke around my bag and I'm kind of half asleep and I'm not paying any attention. So the first thing I have is this Muji A6 notebook, which I keep all of my daily tasks in. I do use Notion to plan out my bigger school assignments, but for day-to-day tiny things, I am still a ride or die pen or paper gal. And yeah, I just write down all of my tasks, my groceries, etc. in this journal, and I go through about 4 or 5 a year, so like 1 or 2 pages a day in this. And I just have this pen. I got it like a few days ago at a stationery store. It's good, but I normally just use the Muji gel pens. In addition to that, I have like random stickers that I take from every coffee shop or like store that I go into. And I have this La Roche-Posay hand cream, which is a lifesaver because my hands get so awfully cracked from having to bike everywhere in this weather. Once it starts getting a little bit colder, I start having grandma hands, and this was the only hand cream that saved my life. It's a bit expensive, 8 euros, but I think it's worth every penny. And then I have just hand sanitizer spray. This one's almost out. It's from Trader Joe's. It's lavender scented, my favorite scent, so definitely need to get more of this. I normally carry / hoard a few lip products in here. And lastly, my public transport card, which I use sometimes when the weather is just too tough and I don't feel like biking through it. Moving on to the main compartment of this bag. Oh yeah, I also have this thing here, this little Miffy charm, or Neeintje if you're like super Dutch/German. And my friend got it for me from Spain, so funny that she got this very Dutch thing in Spain. But yeah, moving on to the main compartment. It opens like this on this backpack, and it was honestly like almost a deal breaker for me, but I decided to get it anyways because actually you can front load a lot of stuff in this backpack because of that. So the main and most important thing is my laptop, obviously, and I have it in a Baggu sleeve. I recently changed it. Thank you, Anna. And I love Baggu, so hi Baggu if you like need an ambassador or something. It's just the black one. They have lots of pattern ones, but I sort of wanted to like keep it classy and timeless and use this for as long as possible without getting sick of it. I have my MacBook, which I do all my schoolwork on and also edit all my videos on, so it's kind of like, I don't like to say it, but I do depend on this device. I am a certified notebook hoarder, but for the sake of my back, I had to severely downgrade. Now all that I carry is just a singular Muji notebook with my friend's sticker on it, Emily's, so if you want to support her shop, I shall link it. I really am a believer of taking notes by hand, that it will like cement in your brain better, but my lecture speaks too fast for me sometimes, so I do end up just taking notes on my laptop. But like all I have in here is just like my reading listings so far, and also me trying to solve the Wordle of the day. Then the final thing that I keep inside of here is my SSD drive for editing/photos, which it is the Samsung T7, and this is my second T7 SSD drive because they're so good, even though they're expensive, I know, but I don't want to cut corners on this because this really holds all of my digital information. I actually got this T7 Shield one on accident just because they're sold out of the normal one, but I actually ended up liking it more because the only thing that makes it the Shield version is it has this like extra rubber bumper around it, and I like it because I drop shit all the time, so I recommend the bumper version. Lastly, in the main compartment of my bag, I have this mega cord pouch which holds the block. I use the same block for my laptop and for my phone charger. It has like some random assortment of pens, portable charger, just really anything electronics related. I like to keep that mess, contain the mess sort of in this bag. And then I have my glasses. I don't have prescription glasses yet. I don't know if I need it. I might have to get checked again. But these are just for blue light blocking because I am like extremely sensitive towards light, and if I have to look at the computer screen for like 6 hours straight, or just being in like that really harsh lecture lighting, I get awful migraines. So I don't know if it's psychosomatic or not, but these definitely help. But I want to get a new pair since I've had these. They're from iBuy Direct. I've had these since like freshman year in high school, so I want to switch it up and get a different shape. Guess who inspired me to get these? Conan Gray in his YouTube era, so thanks Conan. Lastly is this front pouch, which I don't carry a lot, but I shall show you what I keep inside of here. So the first thing is this Miffy/Neeintje pouch, which is like the feminine hygiene pouch. Do I really need to show you what's in here? It's just pads and Advil. And the strongest thing they have here for period pain is paracetamol. So I'm kind of like dealer for all of my friends. When they got period pain, I'm like, shh, here's some Advil, like just take it. So yeah, I keep it in this Miffy pouch and no one knows. More wipes from my mother. And then the last thing is another Baggu bag. This is their grocery bag that folds into a little square, and it's actually one of the collaboration ones. It's their collab with the MoMA design store, and it's basically an homage to, like, if you've never been to New York City, whenever you get takeout, the bag says like, thank you for shopping with us. So this one says, thank you for shopping at the Moment Design Store. And it's just like a little homage to the birth city, to never forget where you come from. I use it as my shopping bag because here they also make you pay an extra like 5 cents if you don't bring your own bag. Through the power of editing, it's daylight and I'm wearing a different sweater because the sun started storming, so I had to cut it short. But the final thing that I keep in this shallow outside pocket is a point and shoot film camera, because whenever I don't bring this along with me, I severely regret it, and sometimes I don't put it in my bag because I'm like, oh, it's so heavy, but it's made of plastic. So, and this one is the Pentax IQ Zoom Easy R. I bought it off eBay for like 40 bucks in freshman year. This was when I like truly decided to try out film photography, and I'm like, I'm an artist. I don't use the disposable film cameras anymore. I'm legitimate. But I think it's time for an upgrade quite soon because the autofocus on this doesn't work anymore. So yeah, that is it for this tour of this big boy. I hope that this video inspires you to be organized and be an academic weapon this year. But also remember that you're a university / high school or a PhD student or master's student only once in your life, and that you should have good work-life balance as well, because then you're going to get super burnt out. Listen to other study music besides lo-fi beats, such as jazz or bossa nova. If you like this sit-down video, I'm planning on releasing a chatty video about the film photos I took over this summer, so please look out forward to that if you like this type of format. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Hopefully, supuestamente.